This is Derek Nicholson with Rareform Studios, and we're based out of Munich, and we specialize in movement, and we'd be happy to help you with your swing. I'm a golf enthusiast, been working with Jonas for some time now, and I'm going to give you some tips today on some active mobility and actually some strengthening moves that will help you strike the ball a little better and relate to Jonas's system. All right, so our first one here, we're going to go to the ground. So first thing I'm going to have you do is kind of come down in this kneeling stance. Okay, knees about shoulder width apart. You're just going to take your club, okay? Now you're going to take the back of your left hand and the palm of your right, okay? I'm going to try to take this shoulder and drive it down towards the ground. So I'm going to hinge from my hip, okay? And this is going to really help me rotate. I'm going to pull my right shoulder back and drive my ear and left shoulder towards the ground. Now from here, I like to do about 3 of these, right? Actively push up, and right there, I'm pushing my arm into the ground, and then I'll kind of come back down under control again. And we'll do this twice, okay? One more time. And then let's stay here for a second and really settle into the stretch. Get a good breath. Stay there as long as you need. But here I'd come back up. And from here, we're just going to switch our grip, and we're going to go the other direction, back of the hand here. We're going to pull this out. So from here, don't worry if one side feels different than the other. That's very normal. This side, for example, is a little bit harder for me. As I push my right shoulder towards the ground and ear, I should feel stretch through my lower back and activation through my thoracic spine. That's my upper middle back between my shoulder blades, okay? If you can't make it to the ground, go ahead and stop here if that's where your limit is today. Otherwise, just keep going, okay? And then we're going to lift up one more time and then settle into the stretch. Pulling that left shoulder back, and you'll come back up and through, okay? We're in a nice position here to go into our next move. So with the back of the hands facing forward, what I want you to do is bring your hips away from your heels, okay? Get a good stretch through the inner thighs and rotate the body. I'm going to try to push the golf club down my knee towards the ground. So I'm doing some lateral flexion here, which will really start to help your tilt. As we come up, we're going to pull in and keep that chest open. We'll pull to the other side, and then we're going to send it down the leg again, okay? This is for your hip flexors. This is for your inner thighs. This is for the side body, okay? Again, helping your tilt and frontal plane, okay? We're going to do 6 of these, okay? 3 on each side. Let's come down. Let's really feel that stretch back here through the lower back and the quadratus lumborum there. And then we're going to drag it right back up the hip, okay? And we'll go to the other side. Again, try to feel that back here. We're going to come down, drive it to the ground, and pull up. Pull that club out of the ground, okay? We got one more. We're going to go left. If you can get to the ground, great. If you can't, don't worry. We're going to come back up, squeeze the glutes, pull everything back, and here we go. One tip on this one is I'm actually squeezing the floor with my knees. I'm keeping tension with my inner thighs. Chest open, up, and then you're good, okay? We should have felt that one through the lower back and the hip flexors there. Okay, so here we're going to be working a drill called 3 points. Again, this is for your side body and your lower back, okay? We're going to get some blood to the muscles of the back, very important, and we're also going to work our side bend, okay? The other component of this that you'll notice is I'll have my arms above my head. That's for overhead, thoracic, and shoulder mobility, okay? This is super important in your backswing, okay? So we're going to come down like this. You can just grab a golf club. Your first tension on the golf club is just to hold it. Your toes are on the ground and your legs are very strong. So your knees are actually not even touching the floor. And you can point your toes back. what we're going to do is head down and lift the arms up. Right here, you should feel a lot of activation through your posture muscles of your back. Now, what I want you to do is bring the golf club back and try to get it parallel with your spine. Tap the ground. Then we're going to come out in front. Again, we're going to try to twist to the right. Touch the floor, get it parallel with the spine. Come on back up. We're going to do 2 more of these on each side. Tap and up. Tap and up. Tap and up. Tap and up. Now, here's a challenge for you. We're going to stay right here. And I'm going to squeeze the club like this. Okay? Toes on the ground. We're going to lift up. Head down. Lift your arms as high as you can for 5. Squeeze the club for 4. Lift your hands higher for 3. 2, 1, and bring the club under the chin. Lift up and relax. From here, we can come back up, and we're going to go into one of our final standing moves. All right, so here what we want to do is kind of open up our feet a little bit. We need our feet to be active. In the golf swing, there's so much transfer of energy from ball of the foot to the heel. We really need our feet in contact with the floor. So first thing we're going to work on is some dorsiflexion, okay? So dorsiflexion means that this toe flexes up. So what we're going to do is put it forward, send the knee forward, forcing some dorsiflexion. And from here, I'm just going to push my heel up against the golf club. And you can push down too, that's okay. Holding there and coming back down. We're going to do a little progression here. Heel up, okay? Holding high as you can, right back down. And one more time, okay? Now I'm going to show you this from the side. We can easily take this into a lunging position, okay? And we're going to lift our back knee. And now we're going to get some more of the muscles of the leg. So here we're just going to hold the golf club out in front of us, okay? And we're going to lift the heel and hold. Then we're going to slowly drop the heel. I know this will burn a little bit, but you are working out a little bit, aren't you? Here we go. Heel comes up. We're going to come back down. We're going to do that one more time. Heel comes up, okay? Now from here, while you hold, I want you to take your golf club and start to rotate to the right. Still holding the heel high, and you're going to try rotating to the left. Don't worry if you're having a hard time. That's not easy. Then we're going to drop the heel down, and there we can switch sides. So again, you'll come through on this leg. So starting here, this is most basic with your back leg on the ground. Still a great move, but if you have trouble with the stability, keep your knee on the ground. So here, pushing in, send the knee forward, keep the heel down. You lift it when you want to. So that heel comes up now, okay? And then we're going to let it come back down. Again, we're going to lift that heel up, bring it back down. We got one more. We're going to lift that heel up, hold for 3, 2, 1, and lower back down. You can easily continue to do this or come with me. You're going to go into a lunge position, okay? So here we go. We're down deep, and we're going to lift up on the ball of the foot, okay? Lower down slowly. It's very hard to lower down slowly. You might feel your legs shaking, okay? That's all right. We're going to lift the heel up again, and now I want you to hold here. Reach the club out in front of you and turn to the left, keeping that heel high, okay? We're going to reach the club the other direction by turning the shoulders, come back to the center, lower that heel down, go ahead and drop. That's a pretty nice progression there. You should feel good. Okay, so now we've just come from that half kneeling position. We're going to take the golf club on the back, okay? And I'm going to show you this from the side angle. This is really good for your lower back. We're working in transverse plane here, okay? So what I'm going to do is try to open up this area of my back. I'm going to turn to the right. Remember, in your backswing, if you're a right-handed golfer, you're going to need this. We're going down this way, okay? Try to drive your left shoulder down. Think of keeping your chest against a wall, okay? Let's do 2 more of those. Okay? Coming back up, Let's do one more. Come down. Really try to stretch the right side of your back. 3, 2, 1. We're going to come back up, okay? And then we're going to switch, okay? So we step that left leg forward. Again, I'm going to move towards the camera here. For a right-handed golfer, this is your follow-through, okay? So you're going to turn through this way to the left, get your chest against the wall, and let's try to drop down, keeping your chest against that wall. Notice my knee isn't really moving, okay? I'm keeping my leg very still. While we're doing this, you may feel a stretch through your right hip flexor, okay? I do on this. As we come down, we're going to do one more. Come on, back up, okay? And then from here, we'll come back and we'll get ready for our next move, which is, again, a little bit more dynamic. We're going to be standing up now. All right, so been working with Jonas for a while. My favorite drill that he's given me to work with is the bowler, okay? And you know that Scotty Scheffler thing where you got that back leg coming out. You can also think of a slap shot in hockey, okay? So for a right-handed golfer, palm up, okay? Or excuse me, palm down, and this left palm is up. We're going to take a stance here. We're going to lean forward, and what I want you to do is use some elastic energy and move that club. At the same time, we're going to do 5 like this. Step back and turn. Step back and turn. And really allow the club to kind of fly a little bit, okay? This is preparing you for your swing. This is actually preparing you for the forces that'll be on that back and your leg as you're doing this move, okay? And also your shoulders. So now from the front, it looks like this. Again, we're going to do 5. 1, okay? 2, keep your left knee bent. 3, here we go. 4, 5. From this side, here we go. We're going in 5. Let's do it. Step back and go. 1, step back and go. 2, step back. Really get your shoulder over the ball. Last one. There you go. And up. Okay, we'll do the other side. All right, so one of the final moves here, I love this one. This is technical though. We need to engage our inner thighs. We're gonna pull the legs together even though the legs are apart. Okay, so I'm creating pressure this way. The club will come on our back. Tuck the elbows under. I'm going to try to stay with my back and hips against the same wall. So I'm moving totally in frontal plane. I'm going to try to touch my elbow down to my leg. From there, try doing 4 of these, 2 to each side. Make sure you feel okay with it. Then we're going to add a step. Again, come down to the left and side bend to the right. Keep your legs active. If you think you can go a little wider on the legs, we do it. Now, from here, I'm going to ask you again to come down. You're staying in that frontal plane movement. Now from here, I need you to push your arms out and hold. Should feel that all the way through your back and side body. Come back in. And then you're going to come around back this way. Okay, we're going to come down. Now from this position, you're going to again do that shoulder press above the head. 3, 2, 1, come back down. And from there, you're going to come back up. We're going to lean forward, hinge, 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 forward and hold in this position for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. Now I want you to pull your right elbow across your body and rotate from this wide leg stance. And then I want you to pull back again to the left. Okay? We're going to do 2 more of these. Take it slow right now. As you get comfortable, you can start to add some tempo, but for now, learn it slow. Okay? We move a little faster on this one. Come on back. And now we're hinging out of this. Come on back up. And you can kind of heel toe your feet together. And that should be a nice little routine for you. And if you're on the range, I highly suggest even warming up with this. You can modify it, shorten it a little bit. These moves are great to warm up before you hit a golf ball. Okay, so we're going to flip the club over now. We're going to go to the other side, palm up, okay? First one now, right leg forward, okay? And now we're going to drive that left leg back, okay? So here we go. We're up for 5, 4. Try to keep your balance. 3. Don't be afraid to really let that club go. Good. One more. Perfect. We're going to go to the front. Here we go again. There it is. One more. Okay. And here it is. Let's do it. All right. That's your bowler on both sides.